You still a nail biter?
I have a little bit, not of late.
We've had everybody else biting their nails. The answer to the question everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, it's very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
We hate you, LeBron!
This is terrible. This is the worst thing that could ever happen to Cleveland. For him to go on there and drag us through the mud for 7 years and stab us in the heart, he deserves everything he gets.
Champions don't do that.
I love the news writers and the headlines.
Yeah.
LeBron, Lagon.
The most hated athlete. You're a grown man. I mean, what's wrong with you?
I hope he never wins anything in Miami.
You can feel it. You don't even have to hear it sometimes. You can feel it.
Traders don't leave legacies.
When things get difficult, you fly.
You know, the hatred of my departure.
It's 9 years in this league, and this kid has not won a championship.
People gonna hate on you until you win the championship.
The Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions. A stunning ending to one of the more compelling seasons in NBA history.
Does it bother you that so many people are happy to see you fail?
We have never, ever seen a player this gifted who flames out and fails so consistently.
He's the most scrutinized athlete probably in the history of the world.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron.
LeBron.
LeBron. LeBron.
Going through my first 7 years in the NBA, I was always the liked one, and to be on the other side, being angry.
You created this monster that was called the Miami Heat. Now you got to finish it up.
I just couldn't shake it. And I started to buy into it. Now you have to be the villain. And that's not the way I play the game of basketball. Because I sat in my room for 2 weeks, did absolutely nothing, talked to absolutely nobody.
How different do you want it to be this season?
It was totally different.
I think he quit listening and reading and watching. Everybody was saying it's over. This is the perfect stage for LeBron James.
James drives, James finishes.
I feel very confident and comfortable in my game right now.
James! Oh, he throws it down!
I think he finally started to say, let me just be myself.
The only way that this is really fun at this level is to win.
If I don't win this year, I'm going to get buried under every cemetery that they got.
For me, I can't worry about what everybody say about me. I'm LeBron James from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm blessed. So what everybody say about me off the court don't matter. I ain't got no worries.
Congratulations, LeBron.
LeBron James loves Northeast Ohio, still lives there in the summers, and would love to make it right with that region.
Could it really happen? Could he come back here to Cleveland?
Do you think the people of Cleveland have, I hate the word forgiven, but have they forgiven you? Are they past that?
I'm not sure.
Don't be surprised if LeBron James returns to Cleveland. And I'm telling you, don't be surprised.
He's got to do it. He has to do it. He's got to do it.
I have nothing bad to say about these fans at all.
I'm here as a Miami Heat player, and I'm happy where I am now. But I don't rule that out.
Do you want to come back down the road? He may come back here to maybe bring us a championship.
Have you changed, or have we changed because you've won, not one, but two championships?
No, I've changed. I've changed for the right.
He was leading the hopes and dreams of everyone in Ohio.
One of my favorite quotes I ever got. I said, "What's it like to be LeBron's boss?" He looked me square in the eye and said, "LeBron James doesn't have a boss."
The decision is over. LeBron James, a Cleveland Cavalier.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, worth about $515 million, are now a $1 billion asset. That is one guy making that happen.
People came to me and said, LeBron, you got to do what makes you happy. I'ma do what makes my city and my state happy. And that's why I came back. I love you. I'm back.
What is your individual right now as a 16-year-old? What's your long-term goal?
To get to the NBA.
Do you want to be the best?
Yeah. I want to be the greatest of all time. And that's my motivation.
Can you deliver an NBA title to Cleveland?
I'm going to just try to get my team better every day. I can't promise the NBA championship to no one, you know. I would take all the pain that comes with competing for a championship.
How do you handle that kind of pressure?
Well, pressure been following me my whole life. And I just feel like anything that I have to do to take the pressure off me, and that's just playing my game. I think pressure is created by what you do out on the floor. And, you know, I know how to play the game of basketball, and that's what I will fall back on. I'm in love with success. I have a goal of mine to try to be the greatest of all time. I got a goal, and that's a huge goal, and that's to bring an NBA championship here to Cleveland, and I won't stop till I get it.
LeBron's human, and he's approaching age 30.
How are the Cleveland Cavaliers looking?
LeBron lost the handle, missed the dunk.
When I look at LeBron James, does he look the same? No.
Something's going on with LeBron. They have so many issues right now.
I'm kind of in shock. No one has confidence. No one trusts each other.
I don't think LeBron has any real excuse right now. He was an embarrassment.
It's definitely a personal failure.
Cleveland will never win a championship. That is not happening.
Does legacy matter to him?
He's got to worry about legacy.
LeBron James had one of the most lethargic performances that he scored only 2 points. That's something that hasn't happened since 2003.
You're not the most valuable player this year.
He wants to be recognized as the best in the world. Well, maybe he's not the best player in the world. What the hell is going on with Steph Curry? Steph Curry, man, we've been talking about LeBron James being the best player in the world. Are we getting to a point where we might have to start revisiting that conversation?
You think you're the best player in the NBA?
I think that, yes.
Curry, way downtown. Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Steph Curry, in his own way, is essentially letting y'all know, I'm the king. And here I come.
We went through every task. We went through everything. Odds against us. But we here. Let's get through it, all right?
Welcome to NBA Finals. If you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball.
Curry splits the deep. Fires a three. Oh, he puts it in. What a spectacular move. Irving falls down. And Kyrie Irving is hurt.
I don't know what I felt, but obviously didn't feel right.
Ain't about Kyrie. Put it on me.
They're certainly not winning an NBA World Championship. Not only is this series over, everything's over.
And the dream season is now complete. The Golden State Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions. Their first title in 40 years. A disappointed LeBron James.
I've missed the playoffs twice. I lost in the finals 4 times. I'm almost starting to be like, I'd rather not even make the finals.
There's something about LeBron James that's really starting to alarm me.
We're seeing the LeBron that is 31. He's no longer Superman. Those days are over. He's a human being.
Well, I'm just so disappointed, man. I'm just so disappointed in the effort.
No matter what opponent, losing haunts me.
The Memphis Grizzlies come in here, and a loss that will sit with the Cavs for a while.
There's a lot of room for improvement.
We got a long way to go.
The Cleveland Cavaliers got their heart snatched right out of their chest tonight.
Steph Curry is having the greatest season any player has ever had.
Stephen Curry becomes the league's first unanimous winner of the MVP award.
The Cavaliers' inconsistencies have been highlighted in several losses.
Their spirit is being taken from them right now.
LeBron James, you have been dethroned.
The Warriors stand alone with the best record in NBA history, the record for the ages.
The Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals, and now they're up for that epic rematch against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
This is the matchup everyone's been waiting for.
I don't know if Cleveland can win a game.
Their chances of winning this series is 0.
I got to give it to Golden State.
The Warriors, they're expected to cap off the greatest season in NBA history by winning 4 games of the next 7.
Back to Iguodala.
Maybe Golden State is so talented that Cleveland has no answer.
Everything you could possibly do wrong, they did. They clearly could not stop the Golden State Warriors.
When I'm watching that finals last night, LeBron is not as impactful as he used to be.
Are the Cavs done?
Yes, they are. I don't even know why that's a question. It's over.
LeBron told me he can't remember being that upset on an NBA court.
People have feelings, and I guess his feelings just got hurt.
It's just a tough situation for our team. You know, it's tough. I got to continue to be aggressive, but we got to get one.
This might be the most important legacy game for LeBron James.
Irving back to James. Oh, he throws it down.
Mama, there goes that man. Freeze!
Oh, LeBron. Smith, alley-oop to James.
Nothing.
Golden State gets themselves in trouble.
James.
That's the lead.
Curry blocked by James.
LeBron James with no regard for human life. It's not how you drive, it's how you arrive. Momentum is a dangerous thing. I don't think they fear the Warriors anymore.
Two most important days of your life is when you were born and when you discovered the reason why you were born. I think we were born to be champions. When we go into this game tonight, we're going to win.
Cavalier fans have hope again that this could be the year.
Fans have been coming out hours before the game. It's been crazy phenomenon.
This could be one of the more viewed games in league history.
LeBron James and his greatness in Game 7. It's going to be very interesting.
If LeBron is the one to finally bring a championship to Cleveland, that should be worth 2 or 3 championships.
Livingston sees an opening and throws it down. Wow! James fakes, James drives, James finishes. Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. It's over. It's over. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
I gave everything that I had. I poured my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears to this game, and Cleveland, this is for you.
LeBron, it was unanimous. Most valuable player, 2016 NBA Finals. Congratulations.
You know, just knowing what our city has been through, Northeast Ohio. I just want to win, so that's the number one priority, win.
I would not have made this move if I was Kevin Durant.
I am shocked by it.
I'm viewing it as the weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar.
You depart for the team that beat you?
We were the team that he chose to be with, and I'm looking forward to getting out on the floor with him. He didn't come here to score 35 a game. Golden State Warriors are the team to beat and will win the NBA championship.
Believe it or not, LeBron James has played 46,862 minutes.
How many games are there in an NBA season?
82.
Not for LeBron. Add the postseason, he plays 100+ games a year. He's gassed.
LeBron James had lost some of his explosion.
Yes, we are the defending champions, but at the same time, this is a new season. You just start from the ground up once again.
For a Christmas Day game, this is a finals preview. Cleveland's beaten them 3 straight times. Kevin's 4-17 against LeBron all time.
Back to James. Cavaliers lead and a foul.
You know, I love the fact that we have our group back, bringing the fundamentals to the game, and then start to get better and better every single month.
LeBron James, to me, they talk about most valuable players. To me, this has been his best year ever.
He's the only player in history that in his 14th year has been the best in the world.
Cleveland and Atlanta have basically agreed to a deal which would send Kyle to Cleveland.
He is hotter than a blowtorch. Oh, do it to him. Do it to him. Layup from 23-9.
Eventually, it starts to become a rivalry. Both teams have a lot of talent that's right in their prime. That's the true making of a rivalry.
The Cavs have had their eyes on Andrew Bogut for months.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
The Cavs' goal is to get to the playoffs healthy, fresh, and rested.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's just
bad luck there.
Yeah, I heard it break. Yeah, I heard it break.
He is going to require surgery and is going to miss what I've been told is an extended period of time.
There has been some concern about the health
of Kevin Love.
If you're trying to go after the title now,
are you putting your money on an injured Kevin Love?
Still very frustrated. The Cavs are getting worse, not better, just about 2 weeks away from the playoffs.
Look at who this team has lost to.
They cannot win, and we'll get in this later. They can't win at that pace.
They haven't been disciplined.
They haven't been on the same page with one another.
They could be the 1 seed, the 8 seed. If they're going to play like this, they're going to have serious problems.
You can't lose belief in yourself. Like you're there for a reason. Like, we're all here for a reason.
The home of LeBron James was vandalized. Police say it was a hate crime.
The N-word sprayed on the entryway to the $20 million home.
When I was in the 4th grade, I missed 82 days of school. I didn't care. My mom was so in and out and trying to figure out a way to make a living. I didn't have to go to schools. I didn't have to be in when the street lights came on. I go in the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was 9 years old. I didn't have to go to school. I woke up at noon, at 9 o'clock. The streets is so intriguing. But sport saved my damn life. It saved my life. I was doing things that I back on, it was like, there's no way you should have made it out.
Do you trust the Cavs to flip the switch come playoff time?
Yes.
I take full responsibility for our team. I got to do whatever it takes. When you make mistakes, it's how you come back from adversity. It's how you come back from those pitfalls that define who you are as a man.
And here we go.
This is a start that's the best he's ever had in the playoffs.
LeBron is as unstoppable as we've ever seen him.
He is having the most prolific playoffs of his career.
Without him, this team is not going to win. He's that great.
This is the best total basketball player I've ever seen.
He has gotten himself to peak performance mode.
It's hard to believe, but he's better, a lot better. The maturity, his pacing. Yeah, I didn't think he could get any better after that, but he is.
Just live in the moment. Just live in the moment. Like I said, this is not it's not promised every year for sure. We all know that. It takes a hard work and dedication, and we just all got to live in the moment, and we'll prepare the best way we can.
It's going to come down to LeBron, Golden State. Who's going to win the championship? Come on, say the right thing.
I say Golden State.
The Warriors, they're motivated to take back the title.
They have so many options that your margin for error is so small.
Durant lobs it up, McKee throws it down.
You're tired, but that's the last thing you're telling yourself. Real ain't gonna never tell themselves they tired. You tired now. You might even bend over and hold your knees, but you would never let it creep into your mind like, yo, I'm tired.
And James throws it right down in his face.
We haven't seen Durant and Curry play at the peak of their powers like this.
LeBron needs Kyrie to be Kyrie.
You're the best player in the world. You get a ton of the credit when you win. You deserve some blame.
There have been times where he's been absolutely devastated. 2 years ago, when they lost in Game 6 back at home, he sat at his locker for 45 minutes lamenting the situation he